Hey everybody, here's Indy behind me. He is off lead and we're on the road, which is a good thing. Good boy. However, so I had some people message me when I said about Indy going off lead. He's right here, by the way. And they were saying to me, if he saw an animal, would he run? Would he chase it? Would he ignore you? Answer to that question, I said, yes, probably. Wildlife is an ongoing issue when you're out in the countryside. So today we had our first experience of off lead, and actually it went rather well. Come on, Fluff. It went rather well. He chased the offending hare, and it was a little bit of a moment because I saw the hare. It popped its little head up, probably about 1.5 meters from his nose. Not the best situation when you're practicing off lead and recall. Anyway, this little rabbit pops its head up, and what did I do? Is I think what people are going to be asking. And I did this. I went, ah! At which point, hare, swiftly followed by dog, took off into the distance. Let's be honest about this, people. There's nothing you can do. Ears are off and they is a running. I've got a car coming, so I'm just going to pull him over. Hey everybody, just to follow on from my other video of just after the hare chasing incident, when my phone memory decided to be full. I thought I'd just pick up on a little more on what actually happened. So yes, he did come back, bless him. I walked across the field and saw him snuffling around in the verge. And then when I crouched down onto the floor and I went, oh mate, you've lost it, and he sort of looked at me and I went, come here, here's a good boy, come on, come. And he came, no problem at all. By then he'd calmed down so much that became possible. When they are in full run mode and their energy goes flying through the roof, no, there's nothing that you can do. There isn't, that's nature, and at that point they have broken into prey mode. You are still living with a wild animal, domesticated, yes, but those instincts are still there, and we do need to accept that and take precautions where necessary. He didn't catch the rabbit, thank goodness. Later on in the walk, as we went further up, just before I took the previous video, there were loose chickens. That was okay. I noticed him, and there was significantly more distance between the chickens and him as opposed to the very close proximity of the rabbit. So I was able to just go, hey, enough, come on. Plus we have chickens here. So he is used to a certain degree of chickens. Though there is a fence between him and our chickens, just so that it relieves a little of the temptation. There wasn't a fence in this case; they were loose, and but with a little word, he was fine, no problem at all. He left them alone, and we carried on walking. And that was the point then when I decided to take the video, because I thought, you know what? People need to see that I don't always get it right, that I don't have a perfect dog. The canine psychologist title does not mean that I always get it right. It doesn't mean I have all the answers. And it doesn't mean that I have a perfect dog. Bless him, we get the dogs that we need, and I do feel like he's taught me a lot. He's taught me an awful lot about who he is and what he needs and how is best to work with him. And some of those I haven't yet figured out, so we all work it out together. But I thought this was an ideal opportunity to share with you the real life aspects of dog psychology and dog training, and all of that all put in It doesn't mean that we're perfect. We're not. Life's real, and so are our dogs, their personalities, and their quirks. So that's what we live with. Anyway, I just wanted to catch up with that and just make sure that I managed to share that all with you. We're all experiencing the same problems. So with that, take care of your dogs and they will take care of you.